Yo, what is going on, everybody? I'm Canada Zone, and I'm here for the LeBron James Farewell Tour rebuild. And yes, we are prioritizing keeping Bronny a part of this team. Not that we would get much value for trading him anyway, but our untouchables are those three on the side there. We're going to try and move all this money right here. So I'm going to get to building some trades, and I will see you guys when we can add some new players. All right, first trade we're bringing Cash Money Chris Middleton and Bobby Portis in for D'Lo, Rui, our first in 2029, and the 2025 second. But next, we are now going to see what we can get for an Austin Reeves and, let's do Jared Vanderbilt, Austin Reeves, and these 2 seconds. And let's see what we can land. So we can get Jarrett Allen, could be an elite guide. All right, we're going to take a look through all these pretty quickly, though. But Jared Allen seems to be the winning trade right now. Jalen Duren, not yet. Aaron Gordon could be a good one. Looks like Jared Allen right now. Yep, it's the Jared Allen trade. All right, so now we've got Braun is going to play the 3, Middleton's going to play the 2, AD's at the 4, Jared Allen at the 5. And we need a point guard. We could always run LeBron at the point, but for now, we're going to try and maximize on the value that we have, or the minimal value that we have, and try and land us a point guard. Chris Paul. It's not a bad deal. I would probably try and edit that, though. A first-round pick and Keegan Murray. We might do the Keegan Murray deal. That's pretty elite. Kobe White's a bucket in this game. And Torrey Craig. Let's do Kobe White. We're going to do Kobe White. So I think now we've got our 1. We're going to have our 2. We have our 3. And our 4 and our 5. We need to fill out this bench. And I'm going to sign a bunch of guys in free agency and try and accumulate as many picks as possible until the league will not trade with us anymore. And then we're going to use those picks to try and land us some more players. So I will see you guys in a second. All right, y'all. Chris Middleton, 2 firsts, and Max Christie in the trade finder is landing us some star-studded offers. And I am leaning heavily towards that Trae Young deal because we also get Jalen Johnson to come off the bench as our 4. Which is now an insane duo because we can move Kobe to the 2. And he gets slightly better as a 2 guard, which is crazy good for us. We need a backup center and a backup point guard. And then I think this team might be ready pretty soon. So I'm going to get back to picking up these assets, and I'll see you guys in another minute. Like, another good deal. Daniel Gafford for Terrence Mann, Pat Bev, and a pick. Chris Paul, we could bring his boy back. We might have to try and target Chris Paul. Nas Reed would be a crazy backup center. That's the deal. And then, so now that gives us Trey, Kobe White, LeBron and D Jones, Anthony Davis, Jalen Johnson, Nas Reed, Jared Allen. So we need a backup 2 and a backup 1. The goal is to get Chris Paul and to find a backup 2. So we're just going to go straight to the Spurs and be like, yo, what is it going to take to get Chris Paul in a Lakers jersey? Jalen Hood-Schifino, Derrick Jones Jr., Seth Curry, and Jarrett Allen. Are you for real? VO and Derrick Jones. Like, what if instead of Derrick Jones, we did, like, how about Jalen Hood-Schifino? And the Spurs can't have too many players, so we took Malachi Flynn, and we can't take $5 million. Oh, wait a sec. Who does that mean? Oh, dude, it's not going to work. It might be dead mission because that's what, $3 million, and Chris Paul is 10. Okay, so we got to find salary to pick up Chris Paul. So by doing that, we got to try Hood-Schifino and VO with a first-round pick, get us somebody who's making $10 million. That's 7 and 2. We could get there. I really hope we can get there. Like, damn. Can we not get there, bro? Oh, there we go. Royce O'Neal, Tyus Jones. There it is. Okay, so now we go to the Spurs and we say, yo, how about Chris Paul though? And they're gonna be like, nah. Oh my God, a pick and Royce O'Neal, and we get Sandro Mamukelashvili. Yeah. All right, Chris Paul is here. We're gonna have Trae Young, Chris Paul, Kobe White. Bronny is not gonna touch the floor. Maybe, probably not. And then LeBron, Derrick Jones, AD, Jalen Johnson, Naz Reid, Jared Allen. We need a backup 2, so I will see you guys when we get to that, and then we're going to get to simulating. All right, so I'm torn between this deal from the T-Wolves for Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who just averaged 8 points per game, but on 39% from three-point land. Now, there was one other trade that was, where is it? For Trey Mann, who is a bucket in 2K this year. He just averaged 9 and 4 with 4 assists and shot 37%. Now he's 6'3", 180, so he's a bit more of a point guard build. And Na is 6'5". Yeah, we're bringing in Nickeil Alexander-Walker. All right, so this team now. We're playing the 10-man. All right, perfect. So it's going to have Trae Young, Kobe White, LeBron, AD, Jared Allen, Naz Reid, Chris Paul, Jalen Johnson, Derrick Jones Jr., and, oh my God, I forgot we had Tyus Jones. We maybe, let's try and deal Tyus Jones for somebody, but we're going to play Nickeil Alexander-Walker those minutes. And Jalen Johnson needs more minutes than that. Chris Paul does not need that many minutes. Let's do 14, 18, 24 to both guys off the bench. And then AD doesn't need that many. LeBron doesn't need that many. Trey get 32, and we'll give Jarrett 28. And that's how the minutes will shape up right now. But we're going to trade Tyus Jones real quick for probably a bag of peanuts and a high five from whatever GM takes him. And then a first-round pick for Gershon Yabusele. You mean the guy that didn't dunk on LeBron James in the Olympics? That's going to fill out the bench now, because that gives us 14 in the organization. Who is a guy in free agency that we would want? Thaddeus Young. Who do we want to sign? Anthony Gill, Bismack. Oh, I found our guy. Perfect. All right, we're getting to simulating now, and we're ready to go. So we start off the year with a loss. We'll regroup at the trade deadline depending on how this team looks, but otherwise I will see you guys when we get there. Now, this team is good. Possible 60-win season. We've eclipsed 60. We've eclipsed 62. We go 64 and 18. Luka's your MVP. Reza Shea Rookie of the Year. Thompson, 6-man. Wemby, Depoy. Most improved. Anthony Edwards averaged 37. Bro, he's a bug this year. Executive of the Year. We did make some pretty big trades. Nobody on All-NBA first or second, but we land LeBron on All-NBA third, averaging 19, 6, and 8. Defensive teams, we get just AD. That's all right. We'll take that. Or the rookie teams. Damn, they didn't have rookie teams because so little rookies played. So, claim the 1 seed. Facing the Spurs. Player stats for the year. Trey averaged 21 and 10. That's an unreal season. 19 for Bron, 18 for AD, 15 for Kobe, 13 for Naz, 13 for Jarrett, 12 for Jalen Johnson, 8 for Derrick Jones. Nickeil Alexander-Walker fell out of the rotation because he was shooting 50% from the free throw line. And then Chris Paul, off the bench in 12 minutes, averaged 4 assists and 4 points on 35% from 3 and 42% from the field. I'll take that from CP. And then Bronny touched the floor 4 times, didn't score once, so whatever. So this should just be, if I'm not mistaken, Wemby. And that's all it is. So this team should glide through this series, and we get through in 5. We get the Thunder, though, who is a very good team with Shea, AC, Lou Dort, J-Dub, and Chet. So we'll take this one game by game. Game number 1, we lose. Game number 2, we win. Game 3, we lose. Game 4, dude, there's no way. This team is way too good. I will take away the Chris Paul minutes, and I will drop the Jalen Johnson minutes. 36, 30, 40 to Trey, 38 to LeBron, 36 to AD, 31 to Jared Allen, 31 to Kobe White. Like, come on now, bro. Game number 5, we win. Game number 6, we win. Game number 7, we're going right through it. Oh my god, we came back 3-1. We get the T-Wolves, who are a gnarly team in this game. Mike Conley, Ant, Jaden McDaniels, Cat, and Rudy Gobert. I think we can beat the bug, dude. I think we can beat the bug. We lose game 1, though. We win game 2 and game 3. Not game 4. We win game 5. Come on. Give me game 6. Oh, my God. We get there. Trae Young averages 32, 3, and 11 on 54, 48, 96 splits. And we get Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics in the NBA Finals. This is our toughest matchup by far. We're going to drop these minutes even more. 33, 40, 38, 42 to Trae. I think we're ready. This is as good as it's going to get, I'm afraid. So game number 1 against Boston, we take it. Game number 2, we take. Game number 3 is ours. Game number 4 to complete the rebuild in 1 season and send LeBron James out on top. And we pull it off. Trae Young averages 36 and 16 to win us an NBA championship in the first year. LeBron James can ride off into the sunset. Chris Paul can ride off into the sunset, both retiring with a ring. And that is going to be all for today's video. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.